Two 5/5s. Look at that. Basically 15-15 on turn 5. Good deck. It's good. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone video. We're coming back at you with an oldie but a goodie. Little bit, updated barely with the Titan. Basically, is the new card here. But we're gonna be playing a little bit of Relic Demon Hunter, one of my favorites here on the channel. I'm gonna do Spectral Sight just so I can coin Spectral Sight, get some of that draw power online. Play our Relic Vault into our Relic of Phantasms. God, I love this deck. I should play this deck more often. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see it more often. Subscribe as well if you'd like to see it. It's just, I don't know, it's fun. I'm glad it's performing well. That always, of course, helps, especially because I found when it first came out, it wasn't performing super well. And it's just overall a well-rounded deck. It has good lifesteal. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. 6 damage. Get 2 cards. We're going to get burnt out by Sif relatively quick, so we're going to have to make sure that we can do everything we can to pressure our opponent down. That are good. And we do now have Enchanter with our Relic of Extinction, or Enchanter, Silver Moon Arcanist, with the little bit of Unleash Fel later in the game for a bunch of lifesteal. Howling Blast. Sure thing. Here's another Relic of Phantasms, and this may be a waste, actually, of the Relic of Extinction. But because I want them to get big fast, to try to rush them down, I'm actually going to play this first. Just so I can get the upgrade. 2 4/4s already is pretty huge. Honestly, we could have potentially played it to get 3 3s and played Taste of Chaos. Okay, they had a good answer. Can't really judge them for that. Now, can we? I think I'll School Teacher, hopefully get a Phantasms. Wow. Can't really complain with that. Ba-boom. 2 5/5s. Look at that. Basically 15-15 on turn 5. Good deck. It's good. Plus next turn now we can Relic Vault into our Relic of Dimensions to draw like 4 effectively free cards from our deck. Course. Okay, so they're just going to heal up to full. It's not actually that strong. Ah, that makes more sense. Okay, I was like, that seems like a lot of work, but we will play this into our Relic of Dimension. Good. Free Jotun is always fantastic, so this is another one of the new cards here. So Battle Cry now for the rest of the game. When we draw a spell, it'll effectively cast once for free, which incredible, right? Discover a spell that costs 3 or less. We're gonna play this, or get this, and play our Blood Mage Thalnos, just for some extra draw power. That might not be the best idea, but it's what we're doing. It's where we're going with it. Wisdom of Norganon. So they're building up their Ooh, there is Norganon. Look at that. Are they going to take out our Thalnos? If not, we could potentially double. Yeah, they did. Okay. Okay. I mean, we now have our other... Yep, I was going to say. Does that burn a card for us, though, is the only problem? It does not. And this is technically a new turn, so Unleash Fel. Boom. Nice little lifesteal for us. Now, I need to play a lot of cards before I can play anything here. So I'm going to play this. Cast Runic whatever. I forget what it's called. And I don't really want more draw power. Draw 2, no. So we're just going to go with the I-Beam. And I probably should have played one other card first. Let's see. I-Beam does 3 damage. Beauty. Let's see. We could get full health by giving a spell damage +2. Little 3 Unleash Fel. Nerubian Vizier. Relic of Phantasms, of course. And we will Taste of Chaos. I don't know if we're going to need Unleash Fel anymore, because they're going to just burn us from 0 to 100. So I'm actually going to take Predation. And may as well attack with everything while we're at it. Play Fellerin. Oh gosh. Sure. No. Okay. I must just ran out of time. It's still a pretty good board. I'm kind of... the way that they are playing and the kind of board that they got, or the hand they got, I'm a little nervous. I played I got super lucky. You know, our draws were fantastic. We're already at 299s for this. If we get the board space, we have a 1 mana, basically 1919, what is it, like 38 board. All right. They're just going to slow us down. One of my least favorite cards in the game, to be quite frank, and it looks like they probably got multiples, if I had to guess. Nothing I can really do about it. 0 mana deal 1 is not that great. So we're just going to end our turn, I guess. We can hit them for 7 damage effectively, but they're going to have 3 turns of Solid Alibi to let them just build up their OTK on us here. And if that is the case, that is the case, you know? Okay, reverb. That's going to let them get spell damage. What is the plan here? Do they have an AoE of some kind? Cosmic Keyboard. Order to the Court. Maybe they didn't take the Solid Alibi? Arcane Bolt, yeah. I'm a little intrigued. Now, to be fair, I actually don't have that much damage right now. 2, 5, 7, 9, 11. I'll I-beam something here. One of my own minions, of course. Makes perfect sense. Relic of Extinction. Let's go. Take out 2 of their minions for free. Now, 3, 5, 7, 8, 12, 13. I could do 15 points of damage. But I need to take out this as well, which means I couldn't just play the Relic of Extinction for free. Which I will. Do we have any more direct damage in our deck? Minion based. Unleash Fell could actually be really good. So I'm going to go out on a limb. I do not have enough mana for Relic of Dimensions. That was by far a mistake. I will play Spectral Sight. Okay. I have no more draw, so we'll just play the Nerubian Vizier. And play Runic Adornment. Why not? Let's get another spell that can go face. So I thought I was going to have enough mana to play the Relic of Dimensions, and the hope, of course, was that I was going to draw into our Unleash Fell. And with this and this, it was going to be another 5 damage, and I eventually would have had enough for lethal. Unfortunately, I did not get to do that. Cold Case. Okay. Extra armor. I will, in fact, just be able to... I do not currently have... I mean, this is pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting another spell. So, do we just Zymox? And then Phantasms. Let all this go off. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And I guess if I Unleash Fell, though, I'll have to Taste of Chaos. Minion plus Rash. Sure. Why not? Oh, we'll leave that. We'll leave that until we need it. So we just have to hope that our opponent can't OTK us here from 30. Definitely possible, by the way. Or that they can't play Solid Alibi. Okay, they're going to play Volume Up, which at this point, if they didn't get lucky and draw the Solid Alibi last time, they must have it now. Now, they didn't, finale that. So if they did just draw it, they only actually have 1 more, potentially, unless they discover some. Which could be really huge, by the way. Oh, there's a Solid Alibi. Did I see that right? I think that came from Volume Up. They're just going to go face with that, which is kind of surprising. Oh, okay, it's just so they can clear out the board there. I don't really know what I can do with this right now. I'm kind of running out of things to do, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, predation kind of hurts. Now, what we can do is potentially play the Photographer Fizzle, but I don't know if I want this many cards in my hand. like, if I draw Astalor and play him, we might be able to start getting that ball rolling. So I think I'm gonna. And it's gonna put me into a weird spot where I'm going to want to play. It's gonna fill my hand or get burned. I can play Photograph or Fizzle. Just activate this to clear the board. Astalor. I guess just hit them in the face for everything that I have. Including the 1 damage from Unleash Fel for the lifesteal, and hope to goodness that that's good enough. Now, we also can now play the 5-mana version of this next turn to gain some armor. Solid Alibi. Okay, they do have another Solid Alibi. But to be fair, with my board actually as full as it is, that armor hurts. I was about to say, we're actually fine, but I can't do that much damage. Now, I have room for the side leg stalks. I was going to say that would actually add technically 4 more, but I'd have to hit them for all 7 and somehow clear my own board to play that. Which obviously we cannot do. Hi, Beam. Thank you. Now, Predation. Okay. Thank you. There's not really anything great here that we can play off of that. Just make as many trades as I can. Which side is left? Left has Rush, right has Lifesteal. Reduce the cost of all minions in our hand by 2, I guess. I don't actually have a way now. Yes, I do. Okay, we can Predation our own minion. And then, now Xylag still won't do anything. I'm just kind of running out of things I want to do. I mean, I guess we just go all in. All in face. We're at 30 health. We've had multiple turns. I think Solid Alibi is still a problem. I should throw it there. This kind of highlights that to me, but I don't know. That's. I think that's gonna be the theme maybe of this game right here. As you can tell, like this should have been in our corner the entire time, but the fact that they've been able to stop effectively, what at this point like 80 damage over a couple of turns has been mildly, to say the least. Now, if they haven't drawn Lady Sif at this point, then, you know, I guess maybe I can't complain. They only have 3 cards left in their deck, so obviously that's pretty good. 4 minions with Taunt. It's not as bad as Solid Alibi. I have ways around this with the I-Beam as an example. Okay. I'm okay with this. And they're probably just going to send one of their treants into my Argus. Discovery of Magic. There's no way, right? Or did they just not have 30 damage? It's possible they just didn't have 30 damage. Appreciate this. Did some of the work for me. They should have traded first. They could have got 2 additional minions with Taunt. But here we go. Smack. Bam. Our victory. So, glad we didn't lose to that now, but at the same time, I will still highlight Solid Alibi, a bit of a painful card. This deck, as you could see, goes off like crazy. If it wasn't for those Solid Alibis, we would have dominated way sooner. One of my favorite decks. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.